But there's another guy that's like, I can talk about this for hours, but there's another guy that flies at you, and if you have a correct weapon, if you have a slashing weapon, if you hit him at the right moment, there's a huge chance that you will cut him in half.
Even the goon?
Actually, yes, you can even cut the goon. You can even cut the big ones. So it's goon, it's demolishers, and it's
Sounds
even
brutal.
more. Exactly, it's very brutal. It's even more, but I will leave it to our community to discover all of the possibilities that can happen.
Okay, and I heard that also we can see very exciting things in the small details.
Exactly. So there's a lot of improvements to combat. So, for example, now you can modify two-handed weapons. But talking about details, let me give you an example which I think quite well presents what the details are, how deep we got with the system. So another example is that let's say a biter grabs you and you hit him on the head, and now what can happen is that his chin can fall off. So he was doing the zombie sounds, like the but now because he has no chin, the sounds are different.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's another guy, you kind of cut his chest and you open his chest, you see some ribs, some organs, but then you will also start hearing is that there's a lot of hissing because his lungs have been damaged. So those are the details that we have introduced with this update.
Very interesting. And I'm really glad that you mentioned the sounds, because I will see our friends from sound design team very soon. So I think they will tell us more about it.
It's Wojtek and Editor, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they will show you a lot.
I can't wait to see it in the game.
And actually, if you can't wait, then there's a great opportunity to do so, because with the update, we are also starting a new event called Viral Rush. And what it means that you will be swarmed with hordes of infected, the fast-moving zombies.
Sounds
And of
crazy.
course, like, they will try to get you, they will try to basically kill you. But this means they will also be constantly present around you. So now, when they are present, you can wreak havoc on them, and you can see the new damage model system, the new brutal physicality in action. And actually, I encourage both you and like everyone watching to participate in the event, because when you participate in the event and when you complete the event's goals, you can win the Rahim outfit, the Rahim character, original runner from the first game. So if you started your collection of DL1 characters back with the anniversary events, now it's time to add another one to the collection.
So Viral Rush event seems to be crazy and super fun.
Yep.
And speaking of characters, I think that's not all if it comes to the gut feeling update.
Yes, so there's another thing connected with characters and with visualization and customization of the characters. So that's a feature that like it was requested. So like, you know, the dilemma. You play an RPG game, you collect a lot of gear pieces, you collect a lot of armor, and some of them look great, but the other ones have the best stats. Now, what you do? Like, what do you choose? Do you choose the style or do you choose the stats?
Oh, that's a very simple choice. Come on.
Okay, but you don't have to choose now, because now the dilemma is gone. You can keep the stats and keep the look, and how that works is that you get a gear piece, the one that has the best stats, and you can modify it, you can transmog it into different one, looking differently, using a gear piece that you have collected as you explore the city. So now you can keep the stats and you can keep the style as much as you want.
That's really great, because I think this is the feature that our community really asked for.
Yes, exactly. That's the feature that was requested. And maybe, if I may, like a short message to our community, guys. So please keep voicing your opinion about Dying Light 2. Keep giving us your feedback. We really go through everything that you write online, Reddit, YouTube, Discord, Twitter. Every voice is heard. We'll try to support you. Of course, not every feature can be delivered instantly, but definitely we'll listen to what you want from the game. And once again, thank you for supporting Dying Light 2.
Okay, so I think now it's time to sum it up. So let's watch our gut feeling video. Okay, so we discussed almost everything
On the trailer.
that was visible on the trailer before, but you didn't tell me about one thing.
Yes, exactly. Weapon crafting, right?
Yes.
Okay, so actually, this is something we wanted to surprise our community with. Actually, this is something that we wanted to have in the game to tell players that they can expect more from us than we have already announced. And weapon crafting, as the name suggests, is basically
Weapon
allows
crafting.
you weapon crafting. It allows you to craft your weapons. So how this works is that now all over the world you will find plenty of blueprints that you can find in secret locations, in quest locations, hidden in some enemies. So first you have to collect them. You have to find them and collect them. And of course, knowing our players, I'm afraid that within the next 4 or 5 hours,
Very soon.
like very soon, at least the map will be all over the internet. Okay, good luck to you guys. But I still think this will be a very nice way to kind of motivate our players to get back to the game, explore the city of Villedor once again. So now when you collect the blueprints, you can take them to a craft master. So now the craft master, they get this new feature, the new option that allows you to craft weapons. And the cool thing is that, like with everything connected to craft masters, you can upgrade the blueprints. So you can increase the rarity of the blueprints, thus the rarity of the weapons that are created, giving more damage, more affixes, more mod slots, I think more durability, and so you can really create the weapon that you want.
Sounds fantastic. So to sum it up,
Yep.
I don't have to choose between style and stats.
Yes. So that's gear transmog checked.
Checked. My combat will be more physical and more brutal.
Yes. Brutal physicality checked.
Checked. And I can also create my favorite weapon and give it and make it even more powerful now.
Exactly. Weapon crafting checked.
That's not all, isn't it?
Exactly. That's
I will
not all.
let you announce it.
Okay, so if you're watching this, I hope you're watching this. Please focus for the next 90 seconds on the screen because we have something cool, something quite nice to show you. Please have a look.
It's high time you arrived. I wasn't sure you'd make it. Welcome to the Pilgrim Outpost, a safe haven for those like us. It's a place where you can rest, refill supplies, refine weapons, and most importantly, plan ahead for future ventures. Going forward, the Pilgrim Outpost acts as your base of operations, especially if you're looking for more objectives and unique rewards. For one, there are bounties. Activate those here before you set out to complete the likes of taking down biters, crafting items, or helping a friend. Finishing these tasks will be crucial as you progress through reputation ranks. And with each rank, you receive what we call a Pilgrim token. They're a must for anyone wanting to get their hands on exclusive weapons, outfits, or specialized tools. You're bound to find something that sparks your interest. Pilgrims also use this spot for a slew of other reasons. You can track events, community contests, and additional activities, or keep up with the latest announcements. Now remember everything I told you here today. It'll help you prepare for the worst that is yet to come. When the night falls and you're out there all alone, head to the outpost. Head to the outpost, Pilgrim.
Okay, we saw the video, but come on, we definitely need to know more. And thankfully, today with us there's our friend Wojtek, who will tell us more.
Hi guys.
Hi Wojtek.
Hello.
Okay, so Spike is back.
That's right. As Timo said before the video, today we're bringing a feature that was requested by our community for a very, very long time. I think since the release of the game. And yeah, we wanted to make it big, to make it up somehow. So we introduced Spike, our favorite pilgrim, and this is the pilgrim, right? So we wanted to make him some kind of a guide of this new feature with all the things that will come up with this. So yeah.
But tell them what the feature is.
Okay, right. So the feature is bounties for Dying Light 2. So as you probably guys know, bounties are challenges, some tasks, some things that you have to do in the game. So you go to the Pilgrim Auto service, you activate the bounty, and then you go to the game to complete this. And it might be everything, like killing volatiles, performing some parkour shots, and
How many we have right now in the game?
Well, something like about 100.
100,
And it's
yes.
just the beginning.
Okay.
We'll be just like
Just the
delivering
beginning.
more and more. Like, but for now, it's like like our players have 6 bounties per week to activate and to complete within this week. Every
Okay.
Monday we will be delivering new patch of this bounties. And yeah, and for those that are completing all of them, we'll give some additional reward, which is like, yeah, going back. When you will complete the bounty in the game, you
Yeah.
go back to the service and then claim the reward, which is reputation points, pilgrim reputation points.
Reputation points, you mean like we had in the chapters?
Yeah, so it's exactly the same formula. So you get pilgrim reputation points, and with those you level up your pilgrim rank. And with pilgrim rank you get
Pilgrim tokens.
pilgrim tokens,
Pilgrim token.
exactly.
Yes.
Where can I spend them?
In the armory.
Okay, wait. There are a lot of new, new
Yeah.
things here. The armory, what's that?
Maybe I will take
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
go
So Armory is a part of Pilgrim Outpost where you can basically purchase, earn, get cool stuff for your tokens. So there will be unique weapons, high stats, high rarity. There will be unique outfits. There will be resources, basically anything that a pilgrim would need to survive in the wild while exploring the city.
Okay, but bounties is the only way to earn tokens?
For now, yes.
Okay.
So if you want to earn a lot of a lot of tokens, you have to complete a lot of bounties. But this is just for the beginning. Like, we have a lot of ideas. We are working on competitive bounties. We're working on request a friend feature.
Okay.
Some mods.
Well, actually, there's plenty of ideas. Like one idea, for example, that we have is that you will get a Pilgrim mobile app, Pilgrim Outpost mobile app,
Wow.
which will allow you to add your Pilgrim friends all over the world and send them pilgrim messages
That's
as well. So as with everything connected to Dying Light, this will keep expanding, keep growing as we move along.
Okay, so let me sum it up. Bounties, pilgrim tokens, reputation points, special items. But
yes.
what the hell is pilgrim post?
Yeah. Pilgrim Outpost, like, basically is an online service
Okay.
for Dying Light fans. So whenever you are looking for something new to do, you want to get to know something, what's happening in the world of Dying Light, you want to get to know some people, or in general are interested in what's happening there, you go to Pilgrim Outpost. This is like the first step of contact with everything Dying Light.
Okay, pilgrim outpost, but what about Techland GG? Will it be replaced?
The opposite. It's
Okay.
As everything, we're making it bigger. So Techland GG will become something like a hub for the hubs.
Maybe an umbrella for the
Yeah,
hubs.
umbrella for the hubs is much better name. So it's an umbrella service for community services of Techland. So for now, it's Pilgrim Outpost there and the store that we will be reworking, and mod community that will be growing.
But we also have another project in
Yes,
the pipeline,
the awesome
one that
one.
we have announced, and it will
Yes.
also
Yes,
get
we
its own
Yeah,
hub,
it
right?
will get its own hub, like the same one, like same as Pilgrims, but for the new title, and it will be there. So this is like all the things that we're doing for the community will be in the Techland GG.
Now it
side.
makes sense. Thank you guys
Great,
for
thank you.
explaining it to me. And now, before we move to another section, let's listen to the song, which is about Dying Light to Stay Human, created by a very, very talented artist. Let's watch the clip.
The sun sets in this apocalyptic wasteland. We take our stance, we make our stand. We are the survivors of the undead plague. We will fight until our dying day. You be light, will be our guide through the night in this great divide. We'll never drop, we'll never stop as we fight to survive in this dying light. In this dying light, this dying light, in this dying light, this dying light.
Gut Feeling Update brings new combat animations. And that is why we invited my new guests, Sonali, gameplay animator, and Marcin, animator here at Techland. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Okay, so Marcin, let's start with you. Can you tell me what Gut Feeling Update brings new to animation?
Yeah, so we have some pretty exciting stuff coming with the new update. Basically, the whole combat is gonna be way more brutal,
yeah.
way more precise, and just way more fun. So first thing I want to talk about is about the weapons, because we did some changes to those weapons. So we had weapons that had some behaviors, and we changed them to make the fantasy of each weapon more refined. So for example, two-handed weapons are gonna be more heavy and more brutal. Baseball weapons, same with them, and on top of that, they're gonna be more precise because we changed the trajectory. So it's gonna be way easier to hit the heads of your enemies and smash them. Another thing I can talk about is that we took a look at some of our slashing weapons.
Like katana, for example.
Yes, exactly. So what we did, we added some new animations for power attacks because we thought that what we had before didn't really work for katana. Right now we have those horizontal attacks, and it's gonna be way easier to slice off heads of your enemies with that.
Yeah, and now we can see it all in our before and after videos. And now we can see the difference. But Marcin, can you tell us how exactly do you make it work?
Yes, so when I make animations, I try to imagine how people experience the game. So when you play the game, you don't exactly look at the animation in the first person directly. You look what's in front of you. You look at the enemies you are fighting with. You look at the items you are picking up. So when I'm doing animations, of course, I want to make them look as good as possible, but I also want to make them feel as good as possible. Because when you don't look at them and they are in the background, you feel them.
Exactly. And do you have any favorite weapon behaviors in the game?
Yes, there are a few. One example I can give you is we have one-handed axes, and sometimes after an attack, he does this little throw into the air. And it's a small thing. It doesn't have any effect on the gameplay, but it makes you feel really cool. And with that in mind, we have something new for the players with the new power attack for katana, and I can't wait for players to experience that.
Cool, and that's all in the small details. And Sonali, what about you? Sorry to keep you waiting. And did you have any favorite moments in working on Gut Feeling Update?
Yes, I had the most fun working on new ragdoll behaviors and the hit reactions. So now we have some new hit reactions for the enemies that are based on the weapon type and their weight. And these hit reactions also differ based on which body part you hit them, whether it's head, torso, or legs. So I think with these changes, it makes the gameplay more interesting and dynamic for the players because right now you can see a clear distinction between the slashing weapons like katana, you said,
you mentioned.
and a blunt weapon like a baseball bat. Furthermore, we also worked on new ragdoll behaviors, which I think brings a next level of realism and immersion in the game.
And what is your approach in creating animations that you can actually feel?
Cool. So, to create an authentic experience, we usually analyze whether a particular scenario in the game needs ragdoll behaviors or hit reactions, and we also keep switching between them dynamically in real time. So for hit reactions, we have some highly skilled mocap actors who are a huge help. So once we have the motion data recorded from them, we further refine it to make it more responsive and engaging for the players. On the other hand, ragdoll behaviors are a bit more complex, and I'd like to talk more about it because
Definitely.
I've often seen players confuse ragdoll with hit reactions.
So tell us.
So ragdolls are actually generally defined by a set of physics body, and the AI's reaction to the impact or the hit direction is supposed to be physically accurate.
Okay, but how do you determine the AI reactions?
Cool. So in our game, every weapon has a defined force based on how heavy or light it is, and this determines how far the AI will be pushed. So, for example, on top of that, I can also add more impulse if I want to, if I want the AI to be pushed further away. So, for example, if I want the AI to be pushed in a certain direction with more of a twist on the head and less of a twist on the spine, I can script that to happen because ragdolls are procedural. There is like all of these behavior of the AI is defined in code and a set of design scripts. There is no predefined animation like hit reactions.
Okay, and even I am the smarter now. So thank you very much for the explanation, and thank you very much for both of you for joining me today. And again, before we move to another section, let's hear another song inspired by Dying Light to Stay Human. welcome back. We've changed the setup, I know, but for a good reason. And now when we know how to make our combat look good, now we learn how to make it sound authentic. And that is why I'd like to introduce my new guests, Edyta and Wojtek, who are responsible for sounds in Dying Light 2: Stay Human. So tell me, Wojtek, please tell me what you've been focusing on while working on Gut Feeling Update.
We, as an audio team,
Mhm.
did a lot to push the audio to the next level.
Okay.
Redesign or remix almost every part of game
Really?
fight audio system
Really?
to
Impressive.
make the fight even more interesting. We focus on the special moments like limb cutting, chest crushing, or head smashing.
Okay.
Some of the other elements are even more impactful. For example, now you can destroy the biter's jaw.
I heard about it.
Yeah, exactly. And then in the same moment, his voice changed dramatically. So it's really, really cool.
Okay, so now when we know what you did, can you show us something here
Yes.
in your workshop?
Sure.
Come on.
So basically, creating a satisfying combat audio is a mix of good assets, so recordings, how they behave in a game, so how they react to player actions, and timing. So every sound needs to be played in the right moment, and we need to perfectly balance all these aspects to achieve this powerful and immersive feeling during the combat.
Makes sense.
So let's look into one of the basic elements of fight, so hitting an infected with a weapon.
Okay.
First thing that you will hear is a weapon swing. And we use different props during recording to capture the character of the weapon. So for example, we use a bamboo stick to record wooden blunt weapon swings. And we use a metal pipe to record a metal baseball swing. And the whole trick is to record the small details and differences in sound that, in fact, are a huge difference in game.
Okay.
And the trick is also not to hit the microphone when you are performing
Oh,
that.
yeah,
colleagues.
So we will
Let's,
move
let's,
with it.
let's
I will ask you
move
to
a
step
little
back
bit.
as I perform. So okay, so let's hear the swing of the metal of the wooden blunt weapon. And now let's compare it to the metal baseball swing. Okay, guys, it's
Safe
safe
now?
now. Safe now.
Okay.
Come on.
It really sounds great.
Yes,
Yeah.
and this is our first element of this sequence.
Yeah.
First, but what's next?
Exactly. Just after that comes weapon impact. This is definitely the loudest sound in the whole sequence and probably the most important one. This is, in fact, really short, punchy sound. Here in the studio, we have like a lot of like weapons, tools, sticks to record every type of hits we want. And we make a lot of experiments to find the surface that can imitate the biter's body. Even we move outside this studio and do some recording in the woods and in the fields to be sure that we capture the most interesting sound. And in fact, we use, for example, this machete so many times that in one moment this small element start to rattle a little bit.
It started, yeah, definitely.
And we use exactly this sound in the game to show that the weapon is broken.
That's amazing. What else?
Yeah, so now...
What's that?
yeah, so now...
Corner.
Food corner, our private food
The
corner.
clan kitchen.
Okay, the kitchen. Yeah, okay, so now it's time for blood, bones, and flesh. So things that make combat brutal and physical.
Yes.
But if you're afraid that now you will see some kind of horror movie scene, I assure you that nobody
No
will be
blood?
hurt and no blood.
Yeah,
Okay.
Although
most of the time.
Most of the time, and it might be hard to believe when person in a plastic glove is saying that.
Exactly.
But don't worry. So, Paulina, do you know that during watching a movie or playing a game, you're actually being tricked by audio team?
I hope not that often.
Very often.
Okay.
Okay, let's play a game and don't focus on what you actually see, but focus on the sound.
What I heard. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like breaking bones.
Exactly. So
Really?
exactly. So you
So
see, our cellar is a nice source of breaking bones and smashing bones sounds.
Amazing. What about the
Yes.
The
So
ball.
our next game. It's
that?
This is overcooked pasta.
pasta?
Yeah, and
Really tasty.
yeah,
Really tasty.
no. And so okay, so listen to this sound.
Sounds like flesh, guts.
Yeah, exactly.
Disgusting.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
this is flesh and guts
I
made
use-
by overcooked pasta.
Yeah, I use this kind of sounds to modify the biter's screams after the jaw is crushed.
Really, that's interesting.
Okay, and the last element in our cooking section. This is grapefruit.
I'm focused.
Okay.
Oh, that definitely something with blood.
Yeah. So with
Ah.
grapefruit, you can have a sound of blood dripping and splashing.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
exactly.
you also have a nice smell.
Nice smell now. That is amazing.
Yeah. So, well, the last section of hits is the biter's or enemy scream.
Yeah.
So, in our game, the basis is that zombies are not monsters; they are humans, but infected by the virus. So that's why, to create the voices, we decide not to use any synthesizers, heavy processing, or we don't even use the animal sounds.
So what do we use?
So the only things we
We
use,
use Wojtek.
exactly, not only me, but we use only human voice. So
Can you show us?
yeah, but I
Okay.
will tell you a little bit more about
Okay.
it because it's really interesting. Because well, before I was a metal singer, so for me it was a little bit easier to imagine that I am biter. But still, I need like you know, couple of weeks to practice my voice and find the most interesting performance. And sometimes it was even like dangerous because, for example, I was once I was driving a car on a highway, and I was practicing really intense inhale scream, and I almost passed out because of the hyperventilation. So don't do
do
this
it in the car.
in the car. And now I can
Show
show you a little
wanna
bit
see
how,
it.
how I do it.
Yes.
How I do this, I will do the biter scream. And always when I do the screams, I hit myself a little bit in the chest to make the sounds a little bit more realistic. So to do this, you have to stand in the front of the microphone, calm yourself, imagine that you are biter, and do it. Something like that.
I'm in shock right now. Okay, so once we know all of that, we can now see the video that we prepared for
Cool.
you. And so let's watch it.
This part of the game shows the moment of Biter's jaw being destroyed. The iconic sound of breaking bones and hiss of air coming from the throat is hearable. Those who know the game will notice that the voice of Biter is changing after his jaw is crushed. And now let's check out how does the final element sounds in the game. Every hit is preceded by weapon swing. Just after it comes the weapon impact. And then it's time for all gore elements like blood and bones. The next element is a sound of destroying Biter's jaw. And at last but not least is a Biter's pain. And now we can check how Biter voice is changing when his jaw is damaged. Now we can listen again how it sounds in a full mix.
Thank you guys for joining me today and for showing all of
Thank
this
you. Thank you
crazy,
very much.
very interesting stuff. And now, before we move to the next section, which is community segment, and we will meet our great community managers, Nasta and Mateusz, let's hear the third song created by one of our beloved content creators. See you in a few minutes.
This story's taking me back. Now I'm cold. This never-ending, sickening time. Mistaken monsters bound by the shadows, staring back at the haunting me. We will out of the darkness. It's a long road to travel down and drown our reflection on the dark. Let us see this voice tightly comes to know. When the bell tolls, we assert our mortal roles. They stole. Look at me, I'm worn out, shut down by the mirror. There's a parasite in my own home, and it's growing bigger. Make me desperately as I hold up renegade cross through my kind of home. I cry for the survivors and sinners who were all shut down by the mirror. It's a never-ending circus, survival set demolishers bleeding out their misery. Rage delivering the sinister decay falls over us. We're staring at each other in the mud. Kick hellfire to the meadow. Look at me, I'm worn out, shut down by the mirror. There's a parasite in my own home, and it's growing bigger. Make me desperately as I hold up renegade cross through my kind of home. I cry out to the saints and the sinners who were all shut down. I've been bullied several times, but the banshee in my heart recalls their names. Sadly, with all the times nestled in my viral blood, my fate is understood. Pull them down, hit them up and die bomb. Watch your radar, it's lie on my guts, behold this darker side of the world. Amazing how we look alike when you look at my eyes. Every hold of the side, wanna lift before it takes control of. Look at me, I'm worn out, shut down by the mirror. There's a parasite in my own home, and it's growing bigger. Make me desperately as I hold up renegade cross through my kind of home. I cry out to the saints and the sinners who were all shut down by the mirror.
Hello everyone, my name is Mateusz Wojtowicz and I'm social media lead at Techland. And here with me today is one and only Nasta Nasko, senior community manager. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. It has been
quite long time since the previous stream, so I'm really happy to come back and explore your community content. That's why we are gathered together. And yes, I'm happy to be here. So let's start.
Yep, community corner, community contests, and community creations. I'm really passionate about every works that our community send us, like the fan arts, do-it-yourself creations, cosplays.
Yes,
exactly,
one of my
yes,
favorite segments.
Exactly. And today, obviously, we'll show you some of the content sent to you by us. Not this one.
Sent you to us. I
Exactly.
wanted to say.
Other way around.
Yes, of course. As Mateusz said, we usually explore your content on Twitter, but you can send it to us in every social using the hashtag dying to share. It's our main hashtag with which we are exploring all the content, but also you can use dying to / hashtag to share with us your works, your fan arts, your masterpieces maybe. Yes, and you will be highlighted on our Twitter, I promise you.
Yeah, it will be much easier for us to find your awesome works on our social media channels, and obviously for our chance to be highlighted on our Twitter, for example, as Nasta mentioned. And while we are talking about the community content, I think it's time to dig into some cool, awesome pieces of art we received.
Yes, of course, let's start. First of all, I can say that it's my segment just because I really enjoy to explore original characters of our community. I remember that this girl has name June. She is friend of Renegades, and she is usually trying to get out the city just because she tried to prove her uncle that she's fine, she's okay without his help.
I really love like when people are creating arts, they're just not simply like drawing something in the Photoshop or something. Like they're creating stories, lore, and based on that, they can just imagine anything about the character and the world of Dying Light.
And it's really cool to be an inspiration for these people who are creating it.
Yeah, that's really great.
So yes, I remember this guy. He was already highlighted on our previous stream. So thank you so much for your amazing works. And this one is also original character. To be honest, I can't remember his name, but it looks cool. It looks like from comic book. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. I know you spoke about it last time with Damian, and I like the style. It looks like a snap from the comic book, exactly as you said.
Yeah.
And I can't wait what like the future will bring related to this character. What will be the next panel? What will be the next story of this character, and where he will go in the world of Dying Light.
It will be interesting to see who will be the first creating a comic book, us or maybe our community.
We already have a Banshee comic book. So
Shame on me.
sorry, dibs on that.
Sorry.
Matt Photo Mode. It's my favorite creator because I love how he actually captures a moment. Yeah, we know it's really hard to get like a glimpse of a second in the photo mode.
I usually try to do it, but it's really hard to do in action. For example, it's taken about 30 minutes to get only one snap. So I really appreciate Matt's
Even
work.
after 50 tries, it's even not the same as the perfect
Looks
display.
like, okay. This one is my favorite virtual photographer, just because I really like his snaps of zombies, of infected. It's not so hard as an action, but he creates really awesome scenes just because this infected looks like not just NPCs, like main characters, like they're main characters of the story.
There's always one thing about the black and white photos for me, because even Dying Light is super dynamic and tragic place for every survivors. Like black and white photos always capture a moment and bring a lot of it.
It's
like,
kind of vibe, yes.
It's dull because it's only two colors, but still it's a lot of emotions in it.
Yes, one more original character. This is absolutely a renegade, I guess, or maybe this character just likes
Do you
to
think
wear.
it's a renegade?
Nope.
I think it might be a Night Runner.
Night Runner? I think a renegade, no?
I bet. I mean, maybe our community can also help us out in the Twitch. Like tell us it's a renegade or
solve out this problem. Okay, but anyway, UV lights, original character. What do we need more? Oh, okay, that's what we need. My
that's
favorite
the best
outfit.
one. A chicken outfit, my favorite.
Yes,
so
I really like to explore Willy Door with this outfit just because it's kind of funny, it's kind of weird that there are a lot of infected among the city, and here you are, just a little chicken who is trying to survive.
I love the goofiness in there. Like, imagine the entire renegade camp, like doing scheming, planning with walls, and suddenly like a chicken appears in the door,
Yes.
and they know their days are doomed already.
Okay.
That's interesting one, actually.
It looks like you can create a paper figure of this character. Is absolutely inspired by Puss. Ah, yes, it's inspired by Puss in
This is the
Boots.
Puss in Boots too,
Yes,
the wolf.
yes, yes. I guess I'd like to see this character in our game. What do you think? Maybe it's
But
possible.
again, as I can read correctly, its occupation, psychopath cannibal. So it won't be a hero, I guess.
No, forget that I said.
Yeah, it will be a villain. For sure, it can be a villain in the game.
But look at this cool mask. Oh, my favorite
Loan.
girl. Yes, Loan. What do you think? She's trying to figure out how should she save Aiden from another trouble, or
She's
maybe
prepping. For sure, she's prepping for something. Probably saving Aiden from trouble again.
Yes.
And just
One
yelling
more
at him
time.
afterwards, yeah, that he got into trouble again. But I like the depth. Again, we got the highlighted map with all the photos, connections, and just Lawan, like polishing her crossbow, if you can polish a crossbow. Like,
how often do you usually use crossbow in?
How far I use the crossbow? In Dying Light? A lot. In real life? None. Never.
Of course, in Dying Light. I hope we will never use UV lights for our safeness, but in this photo it looks really amazing just because you said that you like black and white
Yes, I love it.
snaps. It kind of black and white, but it's violet and white and black. it's
Very
pretty the
cool.
same.
I like the dynamic that the UV light is in the first place, but always something's lurking in the shadows, something's in the back. You never know what it is. And in the world of Dying Light, again, it's great to have UV light beside you to save you from the moment.
And to know what we do in the shadows. One more original character. Oh, I
Two of
think
them.
two. Yes. Yes, they are talking that zombies won't be waiting for them. I'm not sure,
they
just
want
because
to-
yes, they always waiting for somebody
Yes.
to eat.
Two friends want to kill some infected in the district and clear it out for the survivors, probably.
What do you think? Maybe they could be also main characters of one of Dying Light story.
Easily. Again, it's the same I said before. It's not just simple image. It's just a one sentence that sets up the entire mood.
Maybe one day we'll read kind of fan fiction about these characters.
Obviously, for sure.
For sure.
I think that the static content is the only thing we have right now, right?
No, I think we have some animated content that can show how different was the game before this gut feeling update. So let's take a look.
Let's
and
roll the clip and see the
Yes.
best video combat before the update.
before. Wow, pretty good.
Yeah, it was good, but again, I think that gut feeling changed the game.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that it will be really nice to see more videos created with this gut feeling update. So I have a little announcement for you. We are launching the contest where you will be able to create some short videos with this gut feeling update to make them brutal, very scary, maybe a little bit rude. And yes, you need to send it on Twitter, upload on your Twitter page, put the hashtag #dying2/ and just wait 2 weeks and you will be able to win incredible prizes. I think we can say that you can find more info in our Discord.
Yes. Discord is a place of our community where everyone gathers, everyone talks, and I love Discord myself. To be honest,
Me
it's my-
too. I really like to speak with our followers, with our players, just because they're so nice. We have common vibe, we have common passion to games, and yes, I even found some friends there.
Yeah, we need to play with them sometimes.
Yeah, maybe
It's
it's
another
an
announcement. We'll play with you community on our Discord. So join there and maybe you host a game session with us. But while we're talking about the social media, not only the game is expanding, we are officially announcing an official Reddit channel for every Reddit lover. So whenever you want to pass us feedback, requests, information, or talk with devs, you can do it on the new channel on the Reddit.
Create, please, memes, please
Yes.
send memes. We really appreciate memes, and I can promise you that next time we will show the best of the best from Reddit. So be sure that you will be highlighted on the next stream.
And that's actually, I think, not the end of the announcement because we are launching another platform for our community.
Which?
It will be WikiGG.
So kind of base of knowledge.
basic knowledge, entirely, about the Dying Light franchise.
The whole Dying Light franchise, not
Yes.
only 2.
You'll be able
Okay.
to read information about Jade, Rahim, beloved Kyle Crane, and his arch enemy Rise.
Maybe we will know what happened with Kyle Crane.
Maybe yes, maybe
Finally?
not. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Can't promise
I
anything.
will check after the stream.
Yes, but also obviously Dying Light. So everything what happened in the city, so the old Villador. VKG launching next week. So stay tuned and watch our social media for more information.
And help us to feel it, just because it's also social media, and we appreciate your help, your engagement in our socials. So yes, let us help to make Dying Light world bigger.
Yep. And for everyone out there right now, Dying Light 2 Stay Human is up to 50% off. So grab it for yourself, grab it for your friends, because in my opinion, actually everything is better with friends.
Yes.
Like playing Dying Light for sure.
Yes, absolutely. And also, I wanted to ask our pilgrims that we need to hear their voice, just because we are nominated on the Webby Awards at the section that called Action and Adventure. So we will be very appreciated if you just go to this website, vote for us, and help us win.
Yep, awesome. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I think it's another important thing that I can't stop and I need to say it, like model integration.
I remember we had really nice contest with plenty of maps. I really appreciate them, and I even enjoyed about 3 of them.
3 of them. There's like 60 of them overall.
Yes,
There's
I remember,
60
but
of
I
them.
have been
Yes.
playing 3 of them.
I did the same. I didn't play all 60 of them, obviously, but I played like maybe 10 or 15. And
Wow.
I like the creativity, the scenography, and the freedom that actually developer tools give you to create maps. Like how you can shape the city to your liking, how you can place enemies, create your own quest lines. And maybe I might play around with it and create my own map
Maybe.
later.
And also add maybe these original characters.
Yeah, these original characters with different
Yes,
names.
let's collaborate.
Let's collaborate. But also, good announcement, soon, really soon, we'll be launching a new contest related to developer tools and Modaio integration. It will be a more challenging one, a little bit more spicier. So again,
More
stay
spicier
tuned.
than
More.
than previous.
There won't be that much freedom, but there will be a challenge. So if you love challenges and you like to be challenged, then stay tuned again.
So I guess it's the end of the announcements. Let's take a short break, listen to one more music collab, and meet one and only Timon.
Yes. Timon Smekta will be joining us.
Yes, by the way, in the end, prepare please your questions for Timon and be sure that he will ask them,
Yes.
answer them.
Yeah, prepare your keyboards, Twitch chat, we hear you, we see you. So get ready. Timon is joining us after the music collab, as you mentioned. And stay tuned for it.
Yeah.
See you in a few minutes. Hello back, hello again. Actually, some people say that song collabs are like mid, but in my opinion, they're bangers. I love
Yeah.
the emotion, the feeling, and the vibes they give you to just slay some enemies in the game. Anyway.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, we are back. Timon,
Yes.
happy to have you with us right now.
Yes.
So
good
do
to
I.
be here again.
Yes.
Welcome again.
Nasta will be the one playing the game. As mentioned, Twitch chat, I got you here. I will receive questions from my friends, so ask anything you want, and Timon, the one and only, will try to answer them to the best.
And I will try my best in this game.
Maybe let's start with the some gameplay session. So we'll both play, just see what we see on the screen.
Exactly. So of course the gut feeling update, a lot of new improvements, as we said, brutal physicality. You will see plenty of new damage on the enemy's bodies. I know that some of you already commented that you have some issues with the grapple skill, but it has been fixed already. So like if you update the game on PC, it should work as intended right now. So please do so. Do you have any questions already?
Not yet.
Okay. So let's try to play. Yep. I think you should have all of the skills, so maybe you should try, I don't know, to drop kick a guy, or let's see how that works. As you know, like, I don't want to tease too much. I don't want to look into the future too much, but as you know, we also have another update planned quite soon, and that update will happen early summer, and the next one will focus on parkour and the night experience. So like, you can kind of look at what we did with the combat systems with this update, how we upgraded them, how we added to them, and we plan to do a similar overhaul for our parkour and night system, night gameplay. And actually the night is we already are working on this, so like, I can already tell you that it's shaping up to be quite nice. The night is dark, it's really scary, but like, I don't want to get too much ahead of myself, so now let's focus
Actually, I
on
love that you're saying that, because I know that night is the next point of our community focus. They really want to have it. But why I'm speaking? I've got the first question from our community.
Great.
It's from Sandy Latina. It's probably a little bit off topic, but what's your favorite Pokemon, Timon?
My favorite, actually, like,
it's an icebreaker.
No, it is, but like, guys, so please realize this. I am a fan of Pokemon, but I'm not like the craziest fan of Pokemon. So like, you should ask my son, actually, because he's playing all of the games. Like, I don't know, can I go with something classic? I
guess
I
my
don't
dog
want
is
to.
named Eevee, so.
Yeah, I don't want to disappoint you, because like, I don't, like, you probably expect that I would choose something really like sophisticated and unique, but actually for me it's Snorlax. You know why? Because I love, like, I'm the guy that sleeps a lot. Like, outside of working, my best form of exercise is sleeping, so that's why Snorlax is my
Not really,
favorite
because
Pokemon.
it's a good answer. It's a good answer. Next question from Oni Zombies. Will we be able to mix and match different outpiece pieces for transmog in the future?
Yes, so I actually saw that Donny comment already, like, kind of asked this question on Twitter. So like, this is actually something that's not really possible at this moment, because the outfits are basically those full body meshes. So to achieve what you're saying, if I understand the question correctly, you would expect us to cut the full body mesh into smaller pieces, like, kind of reverse engineer the outfits so they become the gear pieces, and then you can use them to change the style of other gear pieces. Well, actually, we didn't think about this. But maybe it's a direction we'll go. No, absolutely no promises. But we will evaluate this idea and then see if we will be able to deliver that. Like, these are completely two different systems. One is full body mesh. The other one is gear pieces, like smaller meshes that you put on your body. So that's why we actually didn't even think to do something like this. But maybe we will. We'll see.
Nice. Before we go to the next question, just a shout out to community. Watch the gameplay and take a little bit of inspiration for the contest we are hosting. Check out how you can approach enemies, how you can break their bones, like rip a hole in their chest or dismember them. Everything that's brutal and creative counts. There are like no limits in that contest. Next,
that's
no
a high
time to
jump.
die.
That's a high jump.
I need
It
to...
almost got me very
Anxiety.
Yes. Hello. Do you have any
Next
problems?
question from Chimpy Chomp. I think it's actually to both to you, Nasta, as a challenge, and Timon maybe in a real life answer. How many drop kicks can you do in a row?
Okay, so Nasta, you can try this if you want. But actually, oh, damn! Now you got me because I don't remember what was the exact number for the dropkick weekend. But like, you can look at the numbers. Like if you want, I can maybe tweet the number later during the day. I can verify this. I don't remember how big it was, but. You can do a lot if you really want. If you want to get something as cool as the Brecken outfit that you were getting during the event. Right now, guys, the goal of the event is to kill the virals, and what you will get is Rahim, again, original runner from the first game. So, like, you mentioned Pokemon, and actually this is a little bit like this. Like, with the anniversary event, we given players some outfits, some characters from the first game. Now it's Rahim, so it kind of starts looking like
collection is growing.
Exactly, like Pokemon collection.
So
let's see, maybe there will be more along, as we move with the next updates.
As the dropkick, maybe I'll just turn the question upside down, and maybe you can write us how many dropkicks actually you can do if you are so smart. Now, the next question from Echo Gaming 1. This damage system will remain in the game, or it will be taken out?
No, absolutely, it's going to stay in the game. It's basically an update, an improvement to our combat system. So everything that you see will definitely stay in the game. There is no reason to take it out. Actually, we are thinking about maybe some small new additions to it. And if you have any ideas, if there is something that you would like to see, then please definitely let us know. I think as we move with the next updates, players will get new weapons, new ways, not only melee weapons, but also different weapons and new ways of dealing with the enemies. So of course, this will be reflected with the damage system as well. So every time when there's a new type of weapon introduced in the game, you can expect some tweaks to the damage model. So it will be reflected correctly, and it will correspond with the type of the...
I can stop myself and hijack you right now, because the next question like closely connects to what you said right now.
Okay.
And I think that all of us can answer. From Chloe EXO, what was your favorite... Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh.
Is it again about Pokemon? Please don't.
No, from Jay Plays first.
Okay.
Jay Plays. What's your favorite weapon in the next update? This new update,
in this new update?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, actually, let me think about it. Actually, what I don't know. I will say it. Okay, so I was really heartbroken to learn that some of you had problems with the grapple skill, because that was the skill that I really, it was like my focus point, something that I really wanted to have to improve, because this is the skill I really like, not really a weapon but a skill.
Just to grab someone
and it's really like it felt really satisfying. It feels really satisfying. So I was broken to learn that it didn't work for some of you, but as I said, now it's fixed already. So it should be good. Please try it. Definitely, this is something I like most. And also another thing, again, maybe not that much of a weapon, but more like the effect that can happen in the game is definitely what can happen right now when you hit the zombies, like on obstacles, walls, the chimney I mentioned before. Yeah, like the way that they kind of dismember is really satisfying. Something that, like, we were looking for those wow moments as we worked on this update. Actually, all of the guys on the team were laughing at me, saying, "Hey, Timon, do you have those wow moments already?" And I was telling them, "No, we want more. Give me more wow moments." So I think it's really one of those wow moments, and well, I hope you will really enjoy that. I really think it adds a lot to the game, and it kind of changes how you experience Dying Light 2 right now.
I mean, in my opinion, if I can add on top of my personal opinion of the weapons, I'm a simple man. The heavier it is, the better it is.
Yeah. Oh, actually, but maybe there's one thing. I'm not sure if you have mentioned this, but along the stream there was also like the other part of the stream where we had Walking Dark Forge doing a weapon for us, right? So did we announce that the weapon will actually make it into the game?
That's a little spoiler because we're about to
It's
we're about to talk about after the Q&A session.
No more spoilers, please.
No, apologies. Like
Yeah.
I'm always the guy that spoils everything.
for
Sorry,
all of
like
you,
apologies.
it's-
Please, please.
Can
Oh,
we use
damn
this
it.
scene that
It's official. After this segment, we'll meet with
delete
Walking Dead
memories.
and the weapon that you all voted on social media. The sign that was made on the stream. It happened. It's a real weapon. We have it right
Yeah,
here.
no, okay.
So we'll move.
Apologies.
Yeah, no
Apologies to
problem.
everyone involved. Please don't get me in front of the microphone because I
Yes,
will
we'll
always
move to it
spoil
after.
everything.
No worries.
Okay.
Now, going back
Can
to
we
the
cut
question
it?
that was supposed to be answered. So, from Chloe X, so I really want to give justice to the names of the people that sent a message. What was your favorite part of the update this time around?
Well, you know what? Like the first thing I kind of started enjoying was the gear transmog system because this was something that. Like I think it was the first thing that was implemented. Like we started working on the update, and within the first 2 days we had this working in the game. So I kind of got okay. So this is like a good start. We will really achieve something good here. Then we started working on the combat, and I think it was a snowball that kept growing. Like at first we were playing this and we weren't satisfied and we felt, okay, like, hey guys, we really need to focus, we really need to deliver. And then it started growing at every review that we did, because as a developer, what you do internal reviews of the work that you're doing, that the team is doing. And so with every review, we got more and more excited. And the cool thing is that we have finished all of the tasks before the patch was supposed to, the update was supposed to go live. So we started adding more and more, and the ability to slice and dice the big zombies, the big infected, was something that kind of happened at the very end of it. We weren't sure if we will be able to pull it off, but we did, and it really was like the wow moment that all of us have been waiting for. And I see the same thing happening right now. We are working on the next update. We are already working on the night improvements, and even today we had a review where we have the set of tasks, the set of features we want to implement. But already on the review, one of the guys, Kuba, a great gameplay programmer, suggested an idea that got everyone excited. It's getting in, so I really think it's going to be great. Probably even better than this one.
It's great news, great news. I think you nailed that. Next question from Mom Call Me Bilam. It's hard for me because even I'm reading that and I feel pain for infected.
Okay.
Will there be more dismember and guts and blood and animations?
There is a chance for this. Like as I said, this is something that we feel it is a complete package. It's really chunky. Like there's a lot of various things. You can damage the enemies right now. You can see the internal organs. You can kind of slice the limbs. But if you have ideas, what can happen more? If you have ideas how we can improve even this, how we can add to this, of course, let us know. And the fact that the next update is about parkour and about night doesn't mean that we will not find time to do maybe something extra. As I said, like, of course, not everything can be delivered instantly. I think this is something that our community should really understand, that unfortunately development takes time, so not everything can happen like this. But if you have ideas, if you have like something really like bloody and brutal that you would like to see in the game, please let us know. Interact with our Discord, with our Twitter channel, interact with us basically anywhere on the internet where you
A new official Reddit subreddit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like we do read that stuff. Like you can like quite often some of you have already got like personal answers to your questions or requests from me. Like we really are on it. We really want to know what you think about the game and how we can improve it.
Yes, and to one up that, it's really true. Like we spent countless amount of time to read your comments, to gather your feedback, to pass it around the team, to talk, discuss, and obviously shape the future of Dying Light.
Wow.
Exactly. And one more thing, because
Sorry.
you mentioned the team, and like I get all the luck so I can spill the beans in front of camera on the stream to the community watching. But once again, something I want to say, that I'm really very, very proud of what the team has achieved with this update. Everyone worked really hard with focus, trying to make the game as good as possible. the best possible in the combat area. Everyone got really engaged, motivated into this, so it's really time to say thank you to all the team that worked on this, because they really pulled a tremendous job.
Now, let's roll back to the thing that you love the most about the update.
Pokemon, again.
No, we all love Pokemon, but not this time. Burger with Fries asks, will there be weapon transmog like crude machete to a gangrene machete?
Well, we were thinking about it, but would that really make sense for you guys? Actually, this is a question that you might answer. Would that make sense for you? Because we could try to kind of make the system work, but then we think that all of our weapons have durability, so all of them last only for some time. Does it really make sense to transfer that weapon for something else? Especially that now you get the new system, the weapon crafting system, which allows you to create a weapon that you like. So that was our answer to weapon transmog, because we felt, okay, weapon transmog doesn't make sense. You will spend like some time on transmogging a weapon, so it looks different, but then the weapon will get destroyed after some time. So maybe it's better to give players ability to craft weapons. So what we have did with weapon crafting, you get access to a bunch of new blueprints, but definitely this is not all of the blueprints covering all of the weapons in the game. So we plan to add more, and you can upgrade the blueprints. So even when you get a blueprint, you might think, okay, the weapon is nothing special, but then spend time on it, upgrade it, and you will see that it's really, really nice. So weapon transmog, something that's not planned at this moment. We believe that weapon crafting is a good alternative to that. But again, let us know what you think.
Nice. The next question from O Moses is, I noticed that there was grappling hook skins. Are there any coming soon in future? Do you see bundles or events?
With the grappling hook.
Grappling hooks.
So nothing will happen soon. Nothing will happen with the few next events that we'll have. But there's an option to do that, definitely. You can customize the look of the grappling hook. So there will be a point where we'll get to this feature and keep adding to this.
Great. I just see at the glimpse of my eye how Nasta is doing, and it's pretty bloody.
It's really bloody.
Yeah.
With a katana, it's always bloody.
Katana is my favorite weapon
This is
here.
Kalim
That's
Lekov.
why I'm changing it.
Actually, I think you also have a very strong weapon, so you basically kill all of them with just one hit, which is actually quite nice, right?
Kinda
You feel good
cheating.
about this.
Next question from Respawned Gentleman. Will we get the ability to repair weapons at Craftmasters or remove mods from weapons? I think connects to the explanation of
Yeah.
the
So,
crafting.
by the way, Respawn Gentleman, one of the best movies, YouTube material about Dying Light. So thank you for doing that. All of your movies are watched here at Techland. So the question about repairing, and the next one, removing
Without
mods.
it's even better.
So again, on our side, this is not something that we want to do right now, but we have systems in place that would allow you to do that. So again, it's the question to the community. Would you expect to have this kind of feature in game? Let us know. Something that we can definitely introduce in one of the later updates.
Next question from, it's Ghost Rally 9. Is there any new maps coming in future? And before you answer, I will dip in with, again, Mod.io integration, which allows you to play custom maps for the community.
Yep.
I can't omit, and it's again, a special place in my heart for that. Guys, you got over 60 custom maps created by players. Let's appreciate it. You can go to Mod.io website, download it, and just play and have fun there. And maybe route the Dying Light fans.
Yes. So what was the question again?
Sorry, I
Kinda lost
I answered
all of
that.
them I have.
Is there any new maps coming in the future?
Yes, so actually our plans is to integrate Mod.io even more in the game. So right now what you need to have is you need to have DevTools and play the maps in DevTools, but we plan at some point to introduce those maps so you can play them from in-game. So definitely something that's on the roadmap. The Mod.io maps, we encourage modders, creators to start working on maps and maybe add more to them. And when it comes to new maps that we will create, of course, we work on a lot of things, but this time I will not spill the beans. Apologies.
Let
I will
us
just
cook.
stop there because someone will just snatch me brutally from the seat, and that will be it. So.
Let us cook. Now, seeing the gameplay, I again really amazed how the katana really works well with enemies, who dismember them,
Well,
hit them off.
actually, katana
is the best weapon.
katana is the best one, but
yes, but actually no.
no. What I want to say is that the fun thing is that when we were looking at data from the first game, and also this visible in the second one, is that it feels that the weapon that players are using most is like the machete. It feels that the machete, looking at numbers, it feels that the machete is the favorite weapon. Though I think maybe katanas are actually harder to get, so that's what makes the machetes even more popular. But this is really nice. Like with the animations that we have added some time ago, this is really like a piece of a great piece of a weapon.
Next question from AMX99K. If you could be in Dying Light, who would you choose your partner to slay zombies with? Who will be your partner in the world of Dying Light, Timon?
From the characters from the game, you think that's?
I mean,
that's
if I will be in the game, probably us too, right? But I'm not there.
Of course.
So from the world of Dying Light, maybe let's take the entire franchise.
Well, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Then I actually think it will be Spike. Spike
is a wise one.
He's a wise one. He has the same haircut as I do, so like we could bond naturally.
He's busy at the outpost. Sorry.
But he's guarding the outpost, so maybe I will need to look for someone else. Then I don't know. But no, I think I will go with Spike. Like this is really a character that I like, and this is a character that I really wanted to make a return in the second game. I'm glad he did. So yeah, I think that would be him, and maybe another one. Though I'm not sure he's really that good at fighting. Maybe he will be my partner in escaping zombies. Would be Brecken. I think I mentioned this on the previous stream that at one time I got on birthday I got a T-shirt with this slogan. I'm a goddamn parkour instructor, and like this kind of bonded me with the character, so maybe him, but not for fighting, but more for avoiding and running from the zombies.
For sure, every character in Dying Light is deadly or skilled in any aspect of the surviving because they had to survive. So. They have a set of
but you can
skills.
survive by escaping, or you can survive by fighting,
or you can just take a bike and ride away.
Yeah.
Now, Fall Boy 1996. Is there going to be a new hand-to-hand combat with the zombies, like grabbing them and killing them? Anything from the brawlers?
Not like something like that is not really planned. But what we have improved with this update is some of the grab animations and how you free yourself from the grabs. So as I said, you can now from time to time when you hit the face, the chin falls off. From time to time when you kick the biter in the belly. Because his skin is weak, he's kind of like destroyed. You can puncture the skin, and now you will see the guts like kind of getting out of the body. Like I don't know. There are no plans to do any specific hand-to-hand combat with the zombies. So, like. If you have an idea how this could look, please let us know, of course.
The fist-to-fist simulator in Dying Light.
Yes. That actually maybe that would be quite nice.
A boxing experience in the ring.
Okay.
Next question from Vark Hydra. Will we ever be able to design our own weapon in the game?
In a way, yes, but how?
I mean, it's hard to say design, but maybe like go to the workshop,
you mean that? Okay,
choose pieces, craft it.
Okay. So we are not working on a feature like that at this time. So nothing like that is in the works. We had some ideas how we could improve weapon crafting to achieve exactly something like this. This is actually a quite costly feature because you will have to create like a lot of the handles, middle pieces, the edges, the weights at the top of a blunt weapon. So this would require a lot of work from us. So right now we are focusing on the things that we have announced during the anniversary stream. So for early summer, it's parkour, it's night improvements. Like this is what we focus on. So something like this is not planned. We wanted to kind of achieve something similar with our general modding system in the base game, where you can get a weapon, but then you add kind of customize the weapon by adding the modifications. So this is kind of this, but I understand the question is about something else. So nothing like this is in the works right now. We had some ideas about this. At some point, we might actually go back to those ideas.
Great answer actually. I just was listening, so I was connected with that player that asked the question.
Good.
Next, Makari. I think it's a serious one, like the more serious tone.
One more
Do you
So straighten up and like make a serious face.
Yeah, serious face. No laughing right now. Do you ever get an idea that's so ambitious you don't get the chance to get it to the game?
Well, all the time. Like actually, this is not a serious question. This is a sad question. I think this is something that every game developer faces a lot. Games are difficult to make because you can, the creativity is almost limitless. It's almost boundless. You can come up with any idea, and it might be really something very exciting. But then to kind of translate it into this moving 3D object, that entity that a game is, it's a work that requires the whole team, a lot of specialists, and basically not everything is possible, usually because of technical limitations. I think that's the biggest thing that the game designers need to fight with and need to accept, that they will not be able to do everything because of the technical limitations. Of course, like the technical limitations get pushed as there are new machines, new systems introduced. But I think like with human creativity, it's always like you always come up with something new, and then you hit another wall and another wall and another glass ceiling. So constantly, all the time. But actually, the cool thing is that a part of the design process is to think and try to find a solution around the limitations. Maybe compromise parts of the initial idea, or maybe kind of changing and tweaking the original idea so it is doable. But actually, that's a huge part of the design process.
Nice. Now, before we move to the last question, our fortunate last question, I need to mention to everyone, guys, if you like what you see after the gut feeling update, remember that Dying Light 2 Stay Human is right now up to 50% off on our website and our platforms. So enjoy it right now with us, or later with your friends or alone. Now, moving to the last promised question before we end the Q&A session today. It's more like the maybe world-building question, and it's really romantic. The question is, Beamlot, can love bloom in the zombie apocalypse?
Well, I think it should.
Is there a place?
I think love should bloom everywhere. I think love is the most powerful force in the universe. So even if the circumstances are against you, even if like the whole world tries to stop you from feeling love and the love from blooming, I think you should try and fight for it. So that's my answer. Romantic. I know it's not Valentine's Day. It's actually it's a different celebration today. But I think that's my answer. But there's one more thing you said. That's the last question. But I need to say one thing, because previously when we talked with Wojtek, I know Wojtek had a dream, and like a dream, maybe that's too much of a word, but he wanted me to do something on the stream. But because we were kind of in discussion.
Was it a bet?
It wasn't that bad. You just say, Timon, I would love you to do this one thing, because like this is something I really. Wojtek, the guy, our digital products lead who worked on Pilgrim Outpost, he's really like into it 100%. This is his baby, and he's like very fond of the slogan of the Pilgrim Outpost: "Head to the outpost."
Head to the outpost.
And yeah, and he fought so much for it, and that Spike will say it at the end of the trailer, and like. I kind of promised him that I will say it during our section, during the stream. But because, like, you know, guys, this is really, like, we might look, like, relaxed, but it's really a lot of, like, nervousness here. So because of that, we kind of forgot about it. It kind of escaped us. So can I use the moment to actually do that?
Yeah,
Straight to the camera.
Okay, so Wojtek, I hope you're watching. Head to the outpost. Head to the outpost, Pilgrim. So here's your dream. I hope I fulfilled it, and yeah, let's move on.
Thank you very much. And I can repeat, head to the outpost.
I'm like princess with this sparkling katana.
Now, thank you very much, everyone, for the questions from Twitch. Community, we love you. We're always with you, and thank you for being with us. And now we need to finish our Q&A session with lovely Nasta and Timon.
But I
Unfortunately.
do hope we repeat this at some point.
Yeah,
Probably
sure,
during the
absolutely.
next update.
Okay, cool.
And right now we'll move on to the Walking Dead Forge and the weapon crafting project you've seen at the beginning of the stream. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, thank you.
Hello again. It's the last part of our adventure with the crafting. So, we have all the parts. We have a glue, knife, scissors and all. So now, let's assemble this wonderful weapon. As you see, I have a printed sign, stop sign. I can use it to cover this blade. So first we need to check this one. Okay, I think it will be nice. Let's take some glue. Only one chance. Okay. Let's rest. Now we need to check this one. And now we don't need this masking tape. Oh, okay. Goodbye, masking tape. Okay. So, wow. First, take this here. I think it's cool, but too long. Get. Need to cut it here. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, now this one should go here and here. Deeper and deeper. Okay, looking ready for gluing. As you see in the project, there is assemble, ensemble. So I bought it in the shop. Okay. Just a little glue here of the activator. We started from this project. After that all moment we have this fantastic weapon. I think you like it. If you have any questions to crafting, to how to make it, or any others, visit me on the Walking Dead Forge on Instagram or Facebook. I think you like it. So now it's finished. Back to the stream, but I think we will see again. Goodbye, and remember, stay human.
You wanted it, so you have it. And I must say that it looks really amazing. And Timon already spoiled it, but I wanted to say that this weapon will be soon in the game. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for being with us. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope you're enjoying the gut feeling update. Remember to follow us on our social media, and if you want to hear the music, the great collabs that we created, follow our YouTube. And stay safe. Obviously, stay human and head to the Outpost Pilgrim.